Hey everybody, it's Tuesday and it's time for us to read a story. I know Christopher Patlin and a couple other people told me that they wanted to read about space this week. So we are going to be reading an article that's about space. It's a little bit sciencey, but we are still going to be determining the theme of this article. This week is all about theme. Tomorrow we will be reading a folk tale. I'm going to try and find one on Common Lit and try and assign that and see if it will work for us. For today, we are doing something that so many of you struggle with. It is not hard. So I need you to watch this video, and I need you just to listen. It's not hard what I'm asking you to do. You just have to listen. Here we go. The first thing that you need to do is just click on this. Then, we're just going to read the directions, alright? Each of you have a copy of this, so when you make edits, it'll just make edits for you. When you read through this, you can highlight things that you think are important. I'm going to show you how to do that. Read the story below about space and answer the questions following. Use the scroll bar to scroll down. I was very surprised and kind of disappointed that so many 5th graders struggled with moving the scroll bar down. That is not showing that you are ready for 6th grade. The scroll bar is over here. It goes up and down. I had a 3rd grader who purposely said that he did not know how to use the scroll bar so that he could get out of doing work. I need you to try and do this work. It is not hard. This article is a page long, and then there are 3 questions. It should not take you that long. While you are reading, if you come across anything that you think is important and you would like to highlight, what you can do, you take your cursor and you move it over. The way that you do this, I need to erase this really fast and then I can show you. The way that you do this, you hold the keypad down here. You hold that button and you press. While you are pressing, you drag. Okay, so you press down and then with your other finger, you drag. Okay, wee woo wee. And if there's something that you want to highlight, you come up here and you click highlight. And then you pick a color. I would normally pick yellow. If you want to get rid of the highlight, you can come up here and click undo. Okay? Now, I'm not going to read this article out loud to you because that is for you to do. I can give you some strategies for how to read this, though. I would suggest reading this out loud or under your breath, just like this. If you go to the country far from the city lights, you can see about 3,000 stars on a clear night sky. You can read like that, or you can just read under your breath where your lips are moving, but no sound is coming out. Does that make sense? You have several different strategies for reading. When you come to things that you think might be important, you may highlight them. You may also go back into the story and highlight, just like how I showed you after you read one of the questions. Let's read our questions. Answer the questions about the article. Please answer each question with a race response by citing evidence correctly. What is the theme of the article? Again, theme is what does the story try to teach us? This is not a story, this is a nonfiction article, but there is something that it is trying to teach us. You've got to think. You also need to cite evidence. Really quickly, I am going to show you how to do this. I am not going to show you how to cite evidence to answer one of these questions. I am just going to show you how to cite evidence. If there is something in the article that supports your answer, that helps back it up, you go back and you find it. I am going to take this line right here. This radiation is comprised of a very broad spectrum of energies and wavelengths. I'm going to show you 2 ways to do this. The first way, you can grab a piece of paper, grab a pencil, and write down the quotation. Write down what you want to support with. You can also highlight, just like how I highlighted this. Highlight it. I've showed you how to do that. Then, what you can do, you click Control and C at the same time. My 3rd graders really struggled with doing things at the same time. So you move your cursor, you put it right on top of the words, and you click Control C at the same time. Then you come down And I want you, when you are answering questions, you answer them on the dot, okay? So to start this, you would restate the question by saying, the theme of the article is ... You would answer it, then you would say, I know this because the article says, comma. Really quickly, I'm going to show you some of these things. You make a comma by pressing this button. Okay? I'm going to erase this so you can kind of see it. Okay? Comma, space bar. Then you need to make a quotation mark. The way you make a quotation mark, you click Shift, and then you click the quotation mark, okay? You have to do it both at the same time. Ooh, that's from math. Here we go. Ready? Shift, quotation mark. Great. Then, this is the tricky part. Please feel free to pause this video at any point. I am going over lots of keyboarding techniques that are helpful. Then what you need to do, oh, I'm so sorry. Then what you need to do, you need to click Control V. Watch this. And it copied everything from up above. Then you need to again click Shift and the quotation mark, because we need to put a quotation mark around everything that we are taking. And then you need to explain why this quotation helps support your answer. This supports my answer because it shows ... and you have to go through. This quotation does not help answer what the theme is. It is an example that I made for you to follow of how to copy and paste. Again, if you have this quotation as your answer, it will be wrong, incorrect. I know I went over several things in this video. If you need help with anything, please, please, please reach out and let me know. I know you know what theme is. I know you can answer this question, and I know you can answer number 3. Again, click by the dot. Just take your cursor and click, and then start answering. Click by the dot and start answering. If you have any questions, please let me know. Have a great rest of your day, and remember, the raffle is going to be next week on Monday for a gift card. Super exciting. You will be getting a gift card if you do all of your work and I pull your name out. Okay? Will you be the winner of the gift card? Good luck!